Hi, ACG family. It's Amy. Today is November 28th, 2012. Today, I had a question mark on my vlog yesterday because I wasn't quite sure. I was in the car, so I wasn't quite sure. And it should be 16 would be today. So yesterday was the 15th. So I took the bath on the 14th that night. I also didn't realize how much chocolate delight I had consumed. I didn't do chocolate delight on my other round. I did it on P3. So I know a lot of people have it on P2 as well. So I'm brave this time. So I'm trying new stuff. But anyway, I didn't have any today, and I'm not going to have any today. One thing that I was hesitant about doing this round because it was in between the holidays. And for me, in my mind, this was a round that was trying to get me ready for a correction round to start my weight loss journey once again, with the exception of Thanksgiving and Christmas, because I knew those days I probably would eat, but I also would be eating all those other days. So I said I'd rather get off the diet or protocol or cheat or whatever you want to call it, those 2 days during that 6-week period versus not doing it at all. So that's my justification. I know some people might disagree. But I was watching Mama Twana, and she was saying that when you start around, and this is exactly what happened to me. I kept my weight off really good. I did the 1 round, the 2 rounds, the 40-day round and the 23-day round, and then I had the surgery, and through all of that, I still kept within 4 or 5 pounds. But it's when I decided that I wanted to try to reach my goal, which was to get down to like 160, 150-ish, because I started out at 270. So I really didn't know how my body would look losing that much weight. But looking at all the people that have lost 100 pounds, they look wonderful. And if they look good, I'm pretty sure that I won't look that bad. So she was saying that when you start around, you load, you lose the low weight, and then you stay on the diet for 5, 6, 7 days, and then all of a sudden something happens, you get off of it. Instead of, okay, if you decide to stop the round, like she was saying, and go into P3, but I never went into P3. I just went straight back to eating. So you're going to gain the low weight back, and probably more, because your body is in that stage. So she really made sense. It really helped me to understand what I was doing to my body. So I was really frustrated when I did the detox bath, because what I was trying to do was to help my body release and started back going after Thanksgiving. And then I ended up hurting myself in my mind. But if I don't try to see what's wrong and stop some of the stuff that I'm don't supposed to be doing anyway, and try to start back with the losses and just give up and start back eating, then I'm going to go past the 224 this time. So it made perfectly sense. So I'm going to stick in there. I'm going to continue with the very low calorie days. And I'm going to take this week to get back to what I was at, where I were, and then starting Saturday, which is December 1st, I'm going to count from December 1st to Christmas. So that'll give me 25 days in these few days. And I don't know if I'm going to count the other days, but that probably would be at the 6 weeks. So probably I'm hoping and praying that I get down to the 191 by Christmas. And then I probably stay on the HCG a couple of days after Christmas to get myself back down, and then I'll phase into P3 and do the 21 days and see if I can stay wherever I'm at. Hopefully it'll be in the 190s. If I'm really lucky, maybe the 180s. But I'm not pressing my luck because I still got 11 pounds to go and then another 9. So that's pushing it to almost a pound a day. So I don't know if I'll do that well. And then Tom will come again and what have you. So if I can at least get maybe down to 198 or something, I'm thinking 15 pounds should come off at least. And I'll just go from there. I'm just going to take one day at a time. And if I slip up, I'm going to get back on the wagon. I'm not going to slip up and just say forget it, start eating and stuff, because I'm never going to get there. And I was looking at some more of her videos and, how she said when people, her aunt, I think it was her aunt that didn't recognize her. And you're feeling, you don't know how to feel. When I encountered someone and she was like, oh my God, you look so good, you look so good, you look so good. And I'm thinking, man, if I look so good now, because at that time, I think I was like 189, because I had taken some milk of magnesia and cleaned my system out and stuff, and you lose that water weight. It's really not true weight. And I had got up that morning, and I think I weighed like 189. But then the next day, I went back up to the 191, was the lowest I've ever been. And she was like, oh my God. And I'm thinking, well, what did I look like? Did I look like a swole up pig? And she was like, yeah. And she was just as shocked that it came out her mouth as I was. And so that got me feeling some type of way. And, and I definitely don't want to be a swole up pig. But I definitely don't want, like she said, you don't want to be somebody else. Because inside, you're still the same. It's just that people have to accept the new outside. And for me, I think it was like I didn't want to be that new person in my mind. So I'm assuming that I just self-sabotage my own self by eating again. And, and I think we were all sitting around talking about, diets and, gaining weight and stuff. And they were like, oh, Amy, you had kept your weight off real good. And, and the key word, you had kept. And I'm thinking to myself, you get comfortable and people say you look good. And then you say, oh, yeah, I can have that donut. And, I can have that extra piece of chicken. And, because you think, you're going to stay that size. But you're not. So, but anyway, I have a lot of things to fix up here. And I'm working on it. I need to get that book, The Apocalypse. It seems like a really good book, and a lot of people have talked about it in their blogs. But I know the emotional eating and stuff, and I know one thing I have to do is I have to do what's best for me. And if I have a goal in mind that I want to be, then I'm going to try to get to that goal. And I'm not going to listen to the people that, oh, you're too thin and you're this and you're that. Because, you let them get in your head and then you're going to lose sight of your goal. And I don't want to do that. That's why, I decided to um, continue with the round, not give up, drink a lot of water today, get into bed on time because I've been doing my homework. So I've been getting into bed 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, and that's how I end up nibbling on that chocolate delight because I got hungry. And I ate enough of it that I wasn't hungry anymore. But then I was really, really, really thirsty during the night. And I guess I should have gotten up and drunk, more water than what I did. I just took a couple of sips and went back to sleep. But that's probably was my body telling me that I had overdid it. But anyway, my video is 10 minutes, so I'm going to cut it off right here. But just want everybody to pray for me because I really got to get my head in the game and try to stay here and at least try to get back to what I was and stabilize. And then perhaps, no, not perhaps, decide when the second round needs to start. And in 2013, I want to meet my goal. I want to get there. I don't want to make any excuses. I don't want to justify. I got to get there. It is very important that I do this for me. And I just need to do it. And but I'm gonna take one day at a time. I think that is what I think for me, I'm just looking way down the road. I'm already in round 3. Or round 6. I'm thinking because this is my 3rd round, which is my fixed round, and I'm already thinking 2 rounds from now. I haven't even gotten out this round. So I need to just take one day at a time. That is one of my problems because I want everything yesterday. And HCG is the closest thing that's going to get your weight to losing weight yesterday because there's no other diet out here like that. And I try Weight Watchers and it takes so long to lose the weight. And this is the easiest diet to, it's not easy on your mind, but it's easy compared to all these other diets because all weight loss things are hard. If you don't have it up here, it's not going to happen. And I have it up here some, but I'm still not focused 100% like I need to be. But at least I'm hanging on, and that's all I can do is just try to hang on every day. And if I slip, I got to get right back on. I just can't give up. That's the thing for me, not giving up this round. Even if I cheat, I got to still continue because I can correct it. Yes, I might lose a week, but just looking at all the ladies that have, cheated, they say, well, I'm going to stay on that extra week to try to make up something that I lost. And I'm thinking, yeah, I need to do that. I don't just need to give up because I fell off the wagon. I'm human, and I'm going to fall off the wagon a whole lot more, but I'm hoping a lot less than more, but I still need to hang in there. And that is the key, to hang in there and don't give up. And this is the journey. This is the key to the rest of my life. And if I can just, I want to correct the round because then I will be able to get back into my clothes that I bought and start enjoying them. And then look forward to buying even smaller clothes. But anyway, I'm at almost 15 minutes, so I'm going to upload this. And thank y'all guys for listening. I hope it wasn't too long, but I just needed to vent a little bit. God bless, and I will hopefully chat with you guys tomorrow.